Good morning, Deep East Texas. It's Thursday morning, May the 14th. I'm Greg Weatherby, and this is the 936 Morning Brief. We're happy to have you with us this morning. The 936 Morning Brief is brought to you by Commercial Bank of Texas, proudly serving East Texas communities for more than 125 years. At Commercial Bank of Texas, you're more than just an account number. Whether you're building a business, buying a home, or planning for the future, CBTX combines hometown service with modern banking solutions you can trust. Visit them at cbtx.com or stop by one of their East Texas locations today. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for starting your day with us here in Deep East Texas on the 936 Morning Brief. And here's your daily look at stories, events, weather, and headlines shaping Deep East Texas. The 936 print edition is continuing to arrive in mailboxes across the region this week. I think most of them got out yesterday. I heard from several people. Glad you got them. It's reaching more than 15,000 homes, roughly 40,000 residents, readers in this area throughout Lufkin and the surrounding communities. Between our print edition, the 936.com social media platforms, and this here morning brief right here, we're reaching more people with more meaningful content than anyone else in the market. And frankly, it's not even close. If you've got a story idea, news tip, community event, or an advertising question, we'd love to hear from you. My cell number is area code 336-804-0348. My office number is 936-339-2355, extension 101. And you can email me at gweatherby@the936.com. That's GWEATHERBEE. And if you're looking for some advertising information and want to talk to somebody who can talk more intelligent about it than I can, reach out to Peggy Rains at 936-635-0446. That's her cell phone number, 936-339-2355, extension 103 is her office extension, and you can reach her by email at prains, PRAINS, at the936.com. And, as always, you can reach out to us here on social media. So here's what we're following this morning across Deep East Texas, and this is all from the 936.com. The 5-day, this isn't, the headlines will be, but the 5-day weather forecast for Deep East Texas is brought to you by Abelt's Gaslight Pharmacy, a true hometown favorite, right here in Lufkin. From fast, friendly prescriptions service to free local delivery, unique gifts, and old-fashioned care. Abelt's is the kind of place that still believes in taking care of people one customer at a time. Stop by and see why generations of East Texans trust Abelt's Gaslight Pharmacy. Current conditions this morning, it's a little muggy, but the sun is shining bright. It's 64 degrees with humidity sitting at a muggy 92%. Winds are light out of the southeast around 4 miles per hour. A high-pressure system will keep Deep East Texas exceptionally warm through the end of the work week before Gulf moisture begins moving back into the region. That means rising humidity, cloud cover, and eventually rain chances by Sunday and moving into the next week as we enter the work week. So here's your 5-day forecast for Deep East Texas. Today will be mostly sunny, a high near 91 and a low around 63, only a 5% chance of rain. Tomorrow, as we close out the work week, on Friday, we'll see cloudy skies with a high of 88, a low of 68. Rain chances remain low, at 10%. Saturday will be mostly cloudy, warm with a high of 86 and a low near 70. And Sunday we'll start to see some rain move into the forecast with scattered thunderstorms starting to develop with a high around 87 and a low near 74. Rain chances increase to about 40%. And then Monday, light rain will be possible as we head back into the work week throughout the day with a high near 84 and a low near 75. Weather highlights basically are today will be the hottest day of the week of a stretch that will run in through the next 5 days, pushing into the lower 90s under mostly sunny skies. Southerly winds increase Friday throughout the weekend, making conditions feel noticeably more humid and sticky. And beginning Sunday, keep the umbrella handy as with scattered storms and rain will start to enter the forecast. Local headlines this morning are brought to you by Lufkin Jewelry on the Square, serving Deep East Texas with timeless jewelry, custom pieces, gifts, and outstanding customer service right here in the heart of downtown Lufkin. Whether you're shopping for a special occasion or just something meaningful, Lufkin Jewelry on the Square delivers quality and hometown trust. Go see Bobby and tell him 936 sent you. The 936 these are the stories that I was mentioning. You can find all this on the 936.com. The 936 is inviting the community to help fallen heroes ahead of Memorial Day. We're asking families to submit photos and a story about their loved ones who gave their lives while serving the United States in our military. Throughout the month of May, the 936 will feature those tributes across our platforms as a way to remember and honor their sacrifice. If you can mail any pictures, information, branch, memories, a photo, a little story, whatever, email that to info@the936.com, and we will make sure we get that your veteran who gave all to. We'll make sure we get him honored on the 936. The Lufkin Animal Services Kurth Animal Shelter has received a $150,000 grant providing low-cost spay and neuter services throughout Angelina County. The program is designed to reduce pet population, lower the intake numbers, and improve overall welfare across the region for these pets. Residents will pay just $25 per pet, with the remaining costs covered through the grant. So that's great. Get your pet spayed and neutered. Sounded like Bob Barker there for a second. Also making headlines, the former Aspen Biomass Power Plant in North Lufkin could soon become part of a growing push to support artificial intelligence and high-powered data operations across the region, according to a recent announcement involving 1606 Corp and the company Sim Agro. Rather than starting the facility as a traditional power plant, the companies appear to be positioning the site as a private energy hub capable of supporting AI servers, data centers, and large-scale computing operations. The old biomass facility offers several assets attracted to developers, including industrial buildings, transmission infrastructure, and a large site with existing power capabilities. Rebuilding a similar structure elsewhere could take years at a cost significantly more. Under the proposed structure, 1606 Corp would serve as the ownership and investment entity, while Sim Agro would handle operational and instructional management tied to energy production. These companies have referenced plans for a captive power. For captive power, meaning electricity generated at the site would primarily serve a dedicated industrial operation rather than supplying the broader public on the power grid. The project remains in the planning and acquisition stage and has not yet been finalized. Financing, property acquisitions, and regulatory hurdles still remain before redevelopment can move forward. If completed, the project could reposition the dormant North Lufkin industrial site as part of a rapidly expanding AI and data center economy. And in Diboll, the Diboll Police Department has officially earned accreditation through the Texas Police Chiefs Association, becoming the 227th law enforcement agency in Texas to achieve this designation. The process requires departments to meet 173 professional standards covering everything from training and evidence handling to use of force policies and accountability measures. Officials described it as the gold standard of Texas police. And so congratulations to those folks over in Diboll. That's pretty impressive. Local sports this morning are brought to you by Carpets by Curiosity, helping East Texans transform homes and businesses with quality flooring, expert installation, and customer service that you can count on. For carpets and hardwood to tile and everything in between, luxury vinyl, Carpets by Curiosity helps you bring your visions to life. Go see Mark and those folks to see what they can help you out on with some flooring. Local athletes are preparing for the UIL State Track and Field Championship this week in Austin. The Lufkin Panthers' Isabella Megiato will compete Friday in Class 5A high jump after finishing second at regionals with a jump of 5 feet 4 inches. Mary Michael Todd narrowly missed qualifying for the 800-meter run, while Jamiria Davis came close in the discus competitions. Over in Nacogdoches, senior Michael Lockett returns to Austin looking to defend the Class 5A championship in the high jump for the third straight year. So let's go, Michael. Let's get that done. He'll be joined by sophomore Braylon Horton, representing the Dragons. And in baseball season is about to begin for the Nacogdoches Niners. The Mid-America Club announced its 2026 season opener will take place on May the 26th at JC Field over in Nacogdoches, and that's supposed to be a lot of fun. I'm going to get over and check. They've got some nighttime games with them glow-in-the-dark balls and stuff, so looking forward to getting over there and checking that out. It's some low-cost family entertainment worth the drive over across the river, as they say, if you're coming from the Lufkin area. Our Pro Sports Roundup is brought to you by Stretch Society Studio, helping East Texas move better, feel better, and live healthier through assisted stretching, mobility work, and recovery-focused wellness services. Whether you're an athlete, a weekend warrior, or just tired of being stiff and sore, Stretch Society Studio can help you stay active and pain-free. In the NBA playoffs, the San Antonio Spurs, let's go Spurs, are keeping Texas basketball alive after dominating the Minnesota Timberwolves 126-97 Tuesday night and take a 3-2 series lead in the Western Conference semifinals. Game 6 takes place tomorrow night in Minnesota, where the Spurs will try to close out the series and punch their ticket to the Western Conference Finals. Let's go Spurs. In Major League Baseball, both the Rangers and the Astros picked up wins last night before their big rivalry series coming up this weekend in Houston. The Rangers edged Arizona 6-5 and have today off before traveling south. The Astros slip past Seattle 4-3 and wrap up their current homestand this afternoon in Dakin Park. Then comes the Lone Star Series, Astros versus Rangers. I'll be watching this Friday night, 7:10, Saturday evening at 6:10, and Sunday afternoon at 1:10. All these are in Houston. And so that's your morning brief for Thursday, May the 14th. We're glad you stayed with us this morning. Thanks again to our sponsors, Commercial Bank of Texas, Abel's Gaslight Pharmacy, Lufkin Jewelry on the Square, Carpets by Curiosity, and Stretch Society Studios. As always, thank you for supporting local journalism and allowing the 936 to continue across deep East Texas. These sponsors make that possible, so be sure and stop in and give them some business. Have a great Thursday, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care.